Hello and welcome to another anime lore and theory video. I'm Shergog, your host, and today we are going to take a closer look at how the real Albedo would have been like and acted if Ain Sulgon hadn't changed her character settings. But before we're going to take a closer look at any of this, let me quickly thank my Patreons for supporting this channel, as well as say thanks to all users of the YouTube thanks function for making one-time donations. And with that said, let's get to the topic at hand. Albedo was originally an NPC of the Great Tomb of Nazarick in the video game Yggdrasil Online, before she was transported to the New World and became real. So again, Albedo and Ainz, and everybody else for that matter, are no longer in a video game, but in a medieval fantasy world that is real. It is a parallel dimension. Albedo was created by Lord Tabula Smaragdina, and at the end of Yggdrasil Online, to Ain's surprise, she held a world item in her hands, the staff, known as Ginun Gageb, or True North, which Lord Tabula Smaragdina must have given her years ago, without the consent of Ain Sulgon, meaning the guild, because normally these items were assigned to holders to a simple majority vote of the available members, and not up for distribution by any sole supreme being. But in the end, just before the server shut down, Ainz, whom's attention now fell on Albedo thanks to Tabula's action, decided to have some fun and altered Albedo's character description slightly, so that she would be now madly in love with Momonga, which was Ain Sulgon's nickname at that time. As a result, when the Great Tomb became real, not only did Albedo actually become madly in love with him, rejecting his new name Ain Sulgon, and having little regard for the guild base, but it also seemed like she was on the verge of betraying the entire guild now, and potentially that she would eliminate any incoming surviving guild members like Ulbet, Pero Ronchino or Touch Me via her kill squad. So her original behavior has drastically changed, because now she is madly, and I stress this again, madly in love with Momonga. Originally, Albedo was not meant to be a loyal soul who saves herself for marriage. And to understand this, we need to dive into the wide and wonderful world of Japanese sensibilities and interests. Tabula Smaragdina was not like Pero Ronchino, a walking compendium of every possible and impossible fetish. He was relatively normal, but still, he had his interests. Besides an interest in ancient mysticism, occultism, and history, he was a great fan of what is called gap moe, where characters appear a certain way but behave in a complete opposite manner. For instance, Albedo's older sister Nigredo looks like a complete horror movie character, but is incredibly fond of children, and one of the very few characters in the Great Tomb of Nazarick with positive karma. She even disobeyed Ain's orders to save numerous children and babies during the raid on the capital city of the Riestal's kingdom. For this reason, I also think due to Gap Moe, that Rubedo, the strongest being in Nazarick, would look like a fragile, red-haired doll. Because she is the strongest fighter in the Great Tomb, stronger than Touch Me, Ulbert, Shelty, Pandora's Actor, or Ainz for that matter. And Albedo is also different. Although she dresses quite scantily, she is relatively elegantly clothed by video game standards, and she behaves very educated and expresses herself very eloquently, acting generally like a respectable lady and overseer of the Floor Guardians. But here comes the plot twist. She was originally planned to be the equivalent of Elena Lise from Mushoku Tensei. The elegant Albedo was supposed to have more men on her than a bouncy castle at Wacken Open Air. This would also fit well with her character build, because Albedo is a succubus, a love demon. Therefore, Albedo's personality was now completely removed from her character build. And without experiences in bed, without fresh banana milkshake straight from the banana, Albedo also cannot ride her bicorn, because just like a unicorn only allows virgins on its back, a bicorn can only bear non-virgins. And Albedo's war bicorn, a level 100 mount, that not only grants her more strength but also more speed, which she lacked during the chase of Azud Eindra in his armor, luckily it was balanced out by an item from Einsul Gone, had now become a serious disadvantage. In other words, in the new world, where all of the flavor and lore text have become real, Albedo, being a virgin, is not good. And this also led to, let's call it, the reinforced advances toward Eins, where actually part of her character, as designed by Tabulas Magdina, had shown. And this is also why Sheltier was so surprised that Albedo lacked experience. Sheltier, having her 2 vampire brides, has real actual experience, and was therefore genuinely astonished that Albedo only had theoretical knowledge and no practice experience. Sheltier was also created by Pero Ronchino, so she is not necessarily a standard, but it is still a notable difference, even to normal members of the Grey Tomb, how Albedo now is. And with her original character, Nezric would have also been way safer, if she were still interested in being a man's playground, because she wouldn't be obsessed with Momonga to the point that she plans and plots treason and to become a danger to all of Nezric and the Supreme Beings. Also, during the course of the story, other characters might also have had a chance with her, like Philip for instance. And with this rather unpleasant and deeply disturbing thought, we end this video, and now it's your turn. What is your opinion on the original Albedo and the current Eins-obsessed version of her? Which one would you prefer? Let me know it down in the comment section. And while you type, I say thank you very much for watching and special thanks to Ada Daddy Ada, ASK, Bad Guy Ye, Bad Burrito 316, Beezer, Ben C, Brandon D, Chrissy, Crowley 0221, Sia, Crystal Prime, Dead Slime, Death is Mercy, Deathless Dragonlord, Demon Xenomorph 1987, Devin Downen, Ding Dong, Din Pep, Dragonlord Placido Saxophone, Duckwagon, Dunkler Krieger, Dystopia II, Enigmatic Unicorn, Ferachivan, Guy with That Head, Hector Moreno, Hoss, Hustar, Jacob G, Jana B, Jason, J. Morris, Chromius, Kyle R, Lee K. Long, Legendarius, Lelouch Britannia with a Mustache, Lexus Fox, Lord Nishikian Rai, Lord Touch Me, Loverazor, Merovec, Mr. Shoes, Mr. Tweaker, Michael R, Michael Y, Nope, oh hell no, Normal Toad, O'Kill, Overlord General Gasper, Paddy Pentum, Personage, Rhinomere, Cune Caracos P, Shergox's Daddy, Shadow Lightning Wolf, Shrine Keeper, Sir Axolotl, Super Tier Magic Batista Bomb, Supreme Cheese, Staris, Ted, Texas Deer, The Orc Warboss, Rocket Smasher, T.E. Wang, Vash Hawkeye, Vegito27, Venture Fanatic, Wilhelm, Zinukai, and Zonegon. Thanks guys. Anyway, have a nice day, and I hope to see you all again soon on my next video.